John Gonzalez here from MLive.com and the Grand Rapids Press. What are you doing this weekend? I thought I'd ask some of the press critics and writers to let me know what they have going on.
Well, it's a big weekend in a lot of ways here in Grand Rapids, partly because the smoking ban goes into effect. So smokers, Friday night is your last chance to go to the club, listen to some live music, and inhale all those wonderful fumes. Starting on Saturday, the rest of us can go smoke-free. It'll be a great thing. I'll just run down a few of the big shows. Friday, Saturday, Sunday for you guys. Actually, starting Thursday night, Mastodon. I'm sure John Serbo will be there.
Metal.
Will be tearing up the Orbit Room with their progressive heavy metal stuff. That's a 6 p.m. show, I guess, if you want to get there really early. $24 at the door.
Metal.
Friday night, not metal. Paul Thorn Band will be playing at the Pepsi Stadium Club out at Fifth Third Ballpark. He's a great performer. I've got his new album and it's terrific. It's called Pimps and Preachers. A few tickets, $21 were left as the last time I checked. Then on Saturday, you want to keep it going, the Steve Hilger Band has a new CD out, great progressive blues band. They'll be playing at the Wealthy Theater at 7 p.m. on Saturday. And if you want to finish things up on Sunday, Sam Strike will also be at Wealthy Theater. He's got a brand new album out, and he will be performing at, if I can figure this out, he'll be performing at 3 p.m. Doors are $2.15, and the tickets are available over at Wealthy Theater.
You're on.
Nightmare on Elm Street is the big movie this week.
Goes right with metal.
Pretend there's, yeah. It's sort of metal. It's the new remake starring Jackie Earle Haley playing Freddy Krueger. It'll be interesting to see how it stands up to the first one, which is generally considered, I don't know if it's a classic, but it's kind of up there with some of the best horror movies of the 80s. Also opening Furry Vengeance. Brendan Fraser fights off a bunch of animatronic animals. He is a real estate developer. The animals do not want him encroaching on their territory. Good luck with that one, parents whose kids are begging them to go to that. But big movie that I think is one of the best of the year so far, Greenberg, stars Ben Stiller. He's a neurotic guy. He's coming off a nervous breakdown. He decides to do nothing for a while. And it's a really offbeat comedy, very, let's just say it's a little darkly comic at times. Some great acting. Ben Stiller's best performance ever, and a good performance by a newcomer by the name of Greta Gerwig, who plays I don't know if it's really his romantic interest. It's not that clear cut. And I'll be discussing that this weekend, Sunday, 1 o'clock at Celebration Cinema North. We watch the movie, sit down, have some coffee, talk about it afterwards. Hopefully you'll come out to see it.
All right, thanks.
Coming this week in Grand Rapids, DeVos Hall, Friday and Saturday night, Opera Grand Rapids returns with George Gershwin's folk opera, Porgy and Bess. Last time they did it in 2004 was a big hit. This time around, Chauncey Packer, who did Sport and Life last time, will be back to sing the Showstopper, It Ain't Necessarily So. A lot of other good tunes that you have heard before, Summertime, and others that you'll listen to and say, I've heard that before. It's all in English, big cast. Tickets start at $20, but if you're a student or a senior citizen, you can get half-price tickets to the door an hour before the show. So the cheap seats, $10. The Irving S. Gilmore Keyboard Festival continues this weekend. On Saturday at St. Cecilia, the Gilmore Chamber Orchestra, which really is the Kalamazoo Symphony and Grand Rapids Symphony kind of melded together, will be performing. They're in Kalamazoo on Friday, but in Grand Rapids on Saturday at St. Cecilia. They're doing music by several composers, including Bach's Brandenburg Concerto No. 5. But there are several pieces featuring the keyboard, because it is the Keyboard Festival. You'll hear harpsichord, forte piano, and some harp and a few other things on this particular program. The other big event, Meyer Gardens, opening this weekend, a new exhibition of glass art by Dale Chihuly. Very popular artist in West Michigan, very popular artist all over the world. The exhibition opens on Friday with 15 installations, 13 outdoors, so it'll be a great summer, 2 indoors, I'm sorry. And there'll be a lot to see, glass art all over the grounds, 132 acres in the water, on the land, in the building. So a lot happening this week in West Michigan.
All right, Rachel, bring us home. What do you have going on?
You know, I'd love to say that there was a Founding Day parade, but there's not. It was canceled. Rob put the kibosh on his own event. It looks like there's going to be rain. And
Tulip time?
Tulip time. Matt Gerard canceled. Or that event was canceled. There's all sorts of stories on MLive. You can check it out.
So what are you going to do?
You know, I don't know. Tulip Time starts this weekend, so you can definitely go out there. Same kind of stuff. You can get on trolley rides and look at all the tulips, so that's going to be a fun thing. I did interview Mickey Thomas from Starship. He's going to come up and perform there next week. So that should be actually kind of fun if you're into the nostalgia of those songs. And actually Paramore, which is going to be performing next week, Tuesday. That should be a big show. They're doing really well. And there will also be a story on them in Sunday's Press, so take a look.
All right, thanks a lot.